As a professor of education who is also a math and science teacher, Tasha Osman thinks a lot about what teacher shortages mean for her profession. Though her Gatineau school is well staffed, some in Quebec have had to resort to taking on members of the public to watch over classes.
If we bring people into the education system that aren't qualified in the professional standards, in the pedagogical techniques that are needed for teaching, we're devaluing that profession.
Teacher shortage goes well beyond Quebec.
We're feeling a pinch.
In Nunavut, they have about 10% vacancy rate.
When we have vacancies, that means, you have teachers that are losing prep time, they're doing double duty.
In BC, finding qualified teachers is especially hard for rural and remote areas like Prince George and Chilliwack.
We're now at kind of a crisis point, I would say, where we have a lot of uncertified individuals being hired to teach. We have frequent inability to fill jobs.
He says teacher shortages predate the pandemic, but it's made the problem worse as additional stresses and fears of COVID infection have made many retire early or leave the profession. There are different proposed solutions. In some parts of the country, local universities have shortened teachers' college so that newly minted teachers can join the ranks earlier. In places like Ontario, teacher unions are asking for higher pay to keep up with the rising cost of living.
If you take a look at that map.
One thing many agree on, the work has to be made less stressful so that those who are in it don't leave.
I feel that people don't realize the amount of violence that teachers face on a daily basis.
Problems that need to be solved to attract more young people to a profession that, despite it all, Tasha Osman says she loves more than anything in the world.
My students are happy people, they're curious, they're interesting, they're funny, and we do great work.
Deanna Sumanak-Johnson, CBC News, Toronto.